Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Beaks. Today we're going to go back to the Lost Kingdom because while I was busy slaughtering all those marauders, some things have happened. The sanctuaries opened up, and actually CS actually took theirs. So we'll just take a quick look at what was inside of it. Generic commander, the slightly larger nuke, well, quite a bit larger actually. It's 5,000 as opposed to 3,500, I believe it was. Yes, 3,500 in the previous, and 3 million T5 once again. But everything else is pretty generic, so really it's not too difficult, and not surprising that it was taken right away. There's no add-ons. There's no really insane craziness like there was in the Ruined Crusader Fortress, which I say again, as I said in another video, it was nerfed. We can actually look at that right now. It was nerfed, still 3 million T5, but both the nukes got taken down significantly by 1,000 each, and these guys are still annoying, but they're at least in English. And I believe it wasn't 6 minutes last time. I think it was actually shorter. I think it was 5. The AoE skill, I think it was more than 2. I would have to look, but you're free to if you're really that curious about how much it was nerfed. The important thing is that there's a sanctuary going to be taken here later this evening, if you're really curious to watch it done, by A01 here in Kingdom 101. They're going to take this sanctuary at 881 at 1000 UTC, which is 3 a.m. for me, so I will not be streaming that for you or having a video of it in any way at all. That is for you to watch if you will be awake. And the other great thing in Lost Kingdom right now, that's really not a Lost Kingdom, it's more of a K2 thing, is we've got Silk Road speculators, excuse me. And I should have known this, but I didn't, so we're coming in on the last day. And as you can see right away, unlike the Karak, which if this were the very first one, would only have easy unlocked, my freaking farm guild already has up to Nightmare unlocked. And we can look at who's done what, and it looks like UCS is on the final level, everybody else is lower. So, first things first, let's look at the rules. Some of this is probably already said in the patch notes, and I'm not going to read this to you either, like I didn't read you the patch notes. I'm just going to go over what actually happens. If you're really super curious, you can actually pause this video and read it. You're free to do whatever you want. I'm assuming all of my American freedom goes right out to you, whatever country you're in. Anywho, you can see also there's, at the top it says, today's chances 3. We're going to get into that. So, you have up to 6 chances a day to escort a caravan. And this caravan is going to spawn at your fort. So my fort would be, God, I don't even know, way over here still. So if we were going to do this, obviously they have already, and you can see they're planning on doing it 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Hey, I might actually might be awake for that. Maybe I'll show you. But it spawns at your fortress, and then the caravan will go to a random resource node. And you need to prevent enemy barbarians from hitting this caravan, because your rewards at the end of the level are based on how good you can protect it. So if the caravan takes a certain amount of damage, that means your rewards are lessened by that much. So it's very important not to let it get hit, so you get sweet rewards. Next, I would like to talk about is there's 3 types of enemies that will spawn. There's 2 types of barbarians and 1 type of like guardian boss type guy that will come. The first is a gray guardian, and when you attack him, he will stop right where he's at to fight you. He's not going to continue on towards the caravan. So if you can halt him away from the caravan, you're fine. Just kill him. You're good to go. The next is a green barbarian enemy, and he is going to go straight to your caravan. He does not care about you whatsoever. He is the suicide bomber of barbarians. He needs to be obviously nuked before he gets to your caravan. So there's a lot of different strategies with this that you can come up with on your own. I haven't even seen it. I'm getting some of this secondhand. Well, I'm giving it to you secondhand. I got it firsthand. But we're not going to go into strategy right now. Third is the elite, the guardians that are going to come. They're just going to do AoE damage, and apparently they're quite easy. And everybody in the Alliance, even though it says all governors who participated in the escort will receive a reward, I obviously was not online a day ago, but I got some rewards for easy, normal, and hard. So that's pretty great. Everybody in the Alliance gets rewards regardless. Fantastic news. Yeah, that looks like we get some pretty decent potential rewards. Actually, look at that. Goods delivered. It actually tells you. Okay, that's pretty sweet. It tells you how much of a percentage. So we got 73% of a hard level, so 73%. Let's go look at our hard. Yeah, there's no gold stars in there, so... Alright, so... Oops, wrong button. That is interesting. And then, there's the rewards for top 20, but it's garbage. It's junk. Nobody cares about that. I don't even understand the point of that. That's worthless. Nobody's doing this for that. And the only prerequisite for getting to higher levels is delivering a certain percentage on a lower level. As you can see, we only have one level left, so we go 50% delivered on Nightmare to get to Hell level. I don't know what the other levels are because they defeated them before I could get to them. I apologize. But again, this is also a farm alliance. I think it's 7 million power. Yeah, or 7 million, 700 million, excuse me. But it's it's not that strong. Crying out loud, they have me in it, so it's very laid back. So I don't think very many people are going to have too many issues. But considering the fact that only UCS has gotten to the Hell level, I'm guessing these last two levels are doozies. You do have, it looks like, 6 chances? I think it says here actually 6 chances. And then also you have, it says somewhere in there, you have infinite practice chances. So you can pull up a practice caravan and you can play that level all you want all day if you want. You're not going to get rewards, but your high score will actually go up. So you can actually go and advance to the next higher difficulty despite getting no rewards. So I think that's pretty cool. This whole thing seems pretty neat. The rewards aren't really great, if we're going to be honest here. The best I can get is 2 gold heads from the hardest difficulty and 100% through. That's not gonna get too excited over that. But it is new and it is shiny, so we will be excited. Let us take a quick look before we end where we are at in our monument, because I have not done that yet. Looks like, level 8. Alright, man, these forts are not getting much more difficult. So we got level 8 forts and then level 5 passes. That is going to be something. 1 sanctuary. Okay, so we have a full day. That'll be probably like forts. Oh, that's going to depend entirely on their spawn rate. Spawn rates historically have not been good for these goddamn forts. However, this latest patch might have fixed that. I will look later. In fact, I'm not going to force you to look around this map with me. But it could be fixed. I'll be optimistic. Let's say it's fixed. Let's say Lilith fixed it. So that should be quick. So we should have level 5 pass, and then we're into zone 6 in just a few days. That is when the real fun is going to start. Although I think for the most part, this entire freaking continent is either allied or worthless. So I'm not sure if there's actually going to be much of a fight at any point in this Lost Kingdom. But we will at least get information for all of you and myself who will be fighting in other Lost Kingdoms. To end, I will end as always. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, hit me on Discord, or I guess just leave a comment on YouTube if you prefer that as well. Alright, take it easy.